7th and final episode of Season 2. So this was supposed to be a live com episode against Liverpool, except I forgot to hit the record button and I've just basically spent 40 minutes chatting to my headset, talking to absolutely no one but myself because I wasn't recording. So it's just going to have to be a quick season review episode, I'm afraid. Played 8 games since we beat Tottenham. We went on a dodgy little run, losing to Middlesbrough 3-1, drawing with Newcastle 1-1, and then drawing to the champions Manchester United 2-0. Since then, 4 wins in a row against West Brom 1-0, Southampton 1-0, Hull 2-1, and Leicester 2-1, and then we just played and had a 2-2 draw with Liverpool, who finished in, I think, 3rd place at the end of the season. We'll have a look at that in just a moment. But first, we'll have a look at the goal of the episode.
Goal!
So it's Harveld Norveld's goal, the opener against Hull. Little 1-2 between Anoma and Nordveld. And then absolutely hammers it past the keeper. Low and hard. Keeper wasn't saving that from, 20 yards? So that end to the season meant we finished top of the form table for the last 5 games, unbeaten in 5 matches, but also means we finished in 9th place. We were 1 point ahead of Middlesbrough, who finished in 10th. We were 2 points behind Chelsea, who finished in 8th. And all in all, a really nice, good finish to the season. We had 17 wins, 7 draws, 14 losses. Biggest defeat was a 4-0 loss to League Cup winners West Ham. And our biggest win was 4-1 over Leicester. It doesn't show on there, but we did beat Leicester 4-1. We also beat Chelsea 2-0 and Manchester City 1-0. Relegated was West Brom, Hull and Wolves, and we finished above Newcastle, who we finished above last season to be promoted as champions. So if you take a look at some stats, we look at the team stats, we look at the most fouls, we came 7th in that list, 498 fouls conceded. We were 5th in the clean sheets list, 14 clean sheets for the season, which is really pleasing, good defensively. And we were 7th in the average possession with 52.05% possession across our 38 matches. As for the player stats, Skripski was joint 7th with Jack Butland with 13 clean sheets. Our other clean sheet, because we have 14 on, was John Ruddy. And the only other list we came on in this was Josh Murphy was the 3rd best most dribbles per match with an average of 5.73 dribbles per game. Highest average rating. We can discount Madison and Dorrans because they did not play very many games. It's Ryan Bennett has had our highest rating, 7.24 in 38 starts. Ivo Pinto was 2nd, 7.21 in 29 starts. And then got a few players didn't play too many games. Tasky, 24 starts, 7.09. Goals wise, it was Wilfred Bonney, top scorer, 15 goals for the season, 6 assists, average rating of 7.03. Followed by Severovic with 8 goals and Josh Murphy with 7 goals. Wilshire got 5 and so did Jacob Murphy. Assists was Wilshire with 10. Then the Noma got 6, as did Bonney. Severovic and Pinto both had 4. So here's the season review. 9th place in the Premier League, as we saw. Job well done. Impressed sufficiently to break clear of mid-table obscurity and announce themselves as a club on the rise. We went out in the FA Cup in the 4th round to Reading, which I was gutted about, and we lost in the 4th round as well of the EFL Cup against Everton. Best game of the season, according to them, was the 4-1 win over Leicester. And the moment to forget was a 4-0 loss to West Ham, as I mentioned before. 99% full stadium with an average attendance of 27,234, and we used 25 players through the season, which is the joint 12th highest in the league. Lowest we were was 19th, and a decent way into the season actually we were 19th. Then it was a steady rise, one blip there, steady rise up to about 9th, and we spent a good chunk of the season towards the end in the top 10. So the end of season awards, Ivo Pinto was the best player of the season according to the fans. Ryan Bennett was second, although we saw Bennett had a higher average rating, and Taskey was third. So they were the three players with the highest ratings this season. Wilfred Bonney was signed in the season, hard to argue, 5.5 million, and he returned 15 goals and 6 assists. So he did have a good season, although Young Player of the Year was Wilfred Cannon, and he could have quite well got that award considering he was a free transfer, and he did really well for us this season. Team of the season was Scripsy in goal, Pinto, Bennett, Callis and Cannon, the back four, Nordveld and Howson, centre midfield. Not sure about Howson, he didn't really play a lot. I would have had Charlie Adam there myself. Wildside, Jacob Murphy and Josh Murphy, the attacking midfielders. Again, I think I'd have had a Noma there, and Bonney up front on his own. And the goal of the season was Seferovic's goal versus Tottenham, and we'll take a look at it now. So we saw it in the last live com. It was an absolute thunderbolt. It was well worth seeing again. Beats his man, unleashes it, right top corner, gave us a 1-0 lead in a game we won 3-2. So that's it then, the end of season 2. I don't know where I'm going to quite go with Norwich at the moment. I'm enjoying it, but I'm a little bit fed up managing in England. Sort of done a lot of English saves this time. I really want to manage somewhere I haven't done. So I have got another series starting soon, in the next couple of days, in a different country, in a country I've never actually managed before in FM, any FM or Championship Manager. So we'll see. Norwich might come back, but probably for the next season or so, it's hard to see how we're going to sort of push much above sort of higher mid-table. But like I say, there's a good chance I will bring it back because I'm quite enjoying the save. But yeah, I'm excited about managing somewhere new, somewhere different. So if you've enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button. Please subscribe if you want to see more. I'm Foddles Fox FM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon.